Military police officers were indicted by Superior Court grand jury. Marcus Gabriel Martinez and Victor Hugo Martinez Ibarra were charged for an April 10th disturbance that occurred at the Royal Gardens Condominium complex in Tamuning. Martinez, a master-at-arms seaman, was indicted on charges of possession of a firearm without an identification card as a third-degree felony and assault as a misdemeanor. Ibarra was indicted on charges of permitting a person without an identification card to use his firearm as a third-degree felony and terrorizing as a third-degree felony. We should note that additional charges against Ibarra of aggravated assault as a third-degree felony and a special allegation of possession and use of a deadly weapon in the commission of a felony were crossed out of the indictment, indicating that he was not charged with those offenses. The indictment against the two men stemmed from the assault of Joshua Cruz and allegations he and his attorney Randy Cunliffe have made of a police cover-up and interference of a high-ranking police officer. At first, Cruz was the only person arrested in connection to the April 10th incident accused of assault. It was only after he filed a counter-criminal complaint that an additional 5 arrests were made days later. Aside from Martinez and Ibarra, arrested were William Stinnett III, Kenneth Dava Roberts, and a lone female, Darren Santos. According to the first magistrate's complaint, you wouldn't have known that Cruz was allegedly jumped. After the additional arrest, a new magistrate's complaint was produced, indicating that Cruz was allegedly repeatedly beaten by Martinez, Ibarra, Stinnett, and Dava Roberts. Cruz, according to the new magistrate's complaint, was at one point held at gunpoint to de-escalate the situation. Although Cruz ran to retrieve a baseball bat from his car, he admitted to hitting Ibarra twice. Court documents state, however, that Ibarra managed to grab the bat and then hit Cruz, causing him to fall on the ground. The new magistrate's complaint also included a statement from a witness, which was not indicated in the first complaint against Cruz. Cruz's attorney, in previous interviews with KUM, believes the reason for the delayed arrests and conflicting complaints is because of alleged interference by District 1 Commander for the Tamuning and Dedado precincts, Captain Kim Santos. Attorney Cunliffe told KUAM the police captain had ties to several of the arrestees. Darren Santos is her daughter, Ibarra is her son-in-law, Dava Roberts is her nephew, and Stinnett is Darren's boyfriend. The Guam Police Department, however, has publicly stated the preliminary investigation findings have cleared Captain Santos of any involvement or influence with the case. As for the status of the internal affairs investigation, police spokesperson Officer Ajay Balahaja said it was ongoing. We should also point out that Cruz is the ex-boyfriend of Darren Santos.